I am the sculptor here at InCharacter. I pretty much I make all the masks or crowns or any accessories that go with the costumes. This is a rotted zombie for the I believe it's the prisoner costume. I usually start off with a base. This kind of is a generic bust that I use to make the masks. This is a water-based clay. And the clay is, it just basically comes in these bags here, 25-pound bags, and we'll cut a slab with a wire and just kind of jam it on there, and then I'll just start with a facial structure. Usually I start with a really rough build-up with my hands. And the best sculpting tools, I have probably hundreds of sculpting tools, but the best tools are my hands. But on this piece in particular, let's see, I started it last week, probably worked on it for 2 days. And then I got Bob and everybody to look at it. That was another, and then they had changes, so I worked on it yesterday, so that's 3 days. To mold it will take another 2 days. To cast it will take another day. To paint it another day. So I don't know how many days, I wasn't keeping track, but probably about roughly a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending. I've coated the sculpture with a clear acrylic coating that helps in molding. It keeps the silicone that I'm going to put on here from sticking to the clay. I've already made a plaster jacket. This is something I made yesterday. The process is a little daunting, so we're not going to get into that today. And basically the way it works is this jacket, I have registration points here where the jacket fits on. The next thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pour a soft material in this and then remold whatever I pull out of it. It's going to be a soft version in plaster. This mold is generated so I can make the masters that'll go to China. So hopefully by the end of the day I'll have my plaster. And a lot of times I work on stuff that I'm not particularly like super inspired by. Like zombies and aliens and monsters, those are my main things. When it comes to like dainty, pretty things, it gets a little more challenging to be inspired. But usually the inspiration comes from just, creating something that hasn't been made before.